So here we've got a smart object, a mock-up image of a picture frame with some nice flowers in front of it in quite a basic layout. Now this is going to be available for free download in the description box below this PSD, so you can use it yourself for your Etsy store or social media or anything that you might want to display your own image in using this template. But I'm going to go through now quickly just how to use it and how it's created. So if you go over to the layers panel on the right hand side, you'll see I've got a folder created called Frame, and there's a layer mask on that. And if I alt click on the layer mask, it will reveal what that layer mask is doing. So as you can see here, it's cutting out the main area where the picture would go, following the inside lines of the frame. And then it's also cutting out or cutting around the flowers that overlap the frame. And that's just so that we want to retain those flowers overlaying the image underneath, but we don't want them to be covered up or anything like that. So we had to exclude them using the layer mask, which is why they're in black and not in white. And that was using the pen tool because it's quite a tricky selection and it needs to be quite precise. But you don't have to worry about that now because obviously I've already done it for you. So what you're going to need to do is go down to the section here that says main. And this is a smart object that's just going to update the main image. And it's set to multiply blend mode. So it's going to retain all the natural shadows. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to double click on that and it will bring up this placeholder image, which you can just disregard. And just drag your own image into this. So I've just got an image on my desktop. I'm just going to bring it in, put it down there, and I'm just going to fill the gap. You want to fill the white space unless you want a border around it. And let's just, okay. Now, the important thing now is to make sure we save that smart object before. So we go File, Save Smart Object, or you can press Control or Command S if you're on a PC or a Mac as a shortcut. And that's saved that smart object. Now we need to close that. And this is the important thing. This at the moment says layer 2. This is just the contents of the smart object we're saving and closing, not the main document. So when we've saved that and we close that, we'll now go back to our original file and see that the image has been updated with our new photo or our new contents. And if I was to move this around, which I don't advise because it would have been set to the exact correct size, but because it's in the folder that's got the layer mask on, it doesn't mess up the mask. So you can see anything underneath it, anything you put in this folder now basically will adhere to the size of the frame cutout and it will not affect the flowers overlaying, so you can do whatever you want. But the reason we use smart objects in mockups like this is because it makes it so easy to chop and change out things really quickly. So I just go back into it, and if I wanted to change my mind and I wanted to bring a different image in, or I'm doing multiple versions, see, this one's not even the right aspect ratio. It's a horizontal image, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to make it. You just got to decide which bit of it is visible in this orientation. So maybe I just want the dog. It's a funny image, but I just want to concentrate on the dog. So I'm just going to have the dog there. And remember, I'm going to go File, Save the Smart Object. And as you can see, I've still got the previous layers in here. So if I wanted to go back to any of those, it's super quick. And we just close that. And we're back to the original image, and now you can see the image is updated with our new option. And it's that simple and that quick to update this for your own use.